We're gonna make it. Hi, friends. This is Ella and Beth and I. We're coming on to discuss a comment that Kelly got that I thought was a cool idea. When they grow up, they're just adults, so don't worry. This isn't gonna be like they're really gonna do this in real life because they're not gonna grow up to be on their own ever. But they will get old with me and Kelly, and that's the case because Beth is Kelly's and Ella is mine. The one with the unicorn and the sky is mine, and the one with just sky is Kelly's. Whoops, sorry, Beth. I didn't do that on purpose. So, yeah, and they have a question. When I grow up, I want to move in, she says. Move in with, this is just role play, guys. I'm not doing this on purpose for fun. It's just a role play fun. Um, when they both get out of high school and they don't know if they're going to go to college or not. They're deciding, not I. And this is not, I don't know if this is true for Mac, but for Faye, for role play, this is what's happening. Beth keeps saying her and Ella are going to move in together. And I asked, well, that's what you want to do when you get old enough to move out of mommy's house. They want to live in a house with how many bedrooms? A bunch. So that you, Ella, and who else? Missy and Kaylee can move in. And Beth said if Dwayne, my boy toddler, wasn't her cousin, she would marry him because she likes him too much as a cousin buddies. But if she wasn't cousin, she would marry him, she said. And I thought, that's just crazy when she grows up. She is crazy. Beth is. Yeah. But that's what she said. They want to move in together. These two plus Haley or Kaylee and Missy. Haley, I don't know if they really wanted to move in, but she can if they have room. Maybe. I don't know. They didn't discuss that part. They just discussed the part where Ella, Beth, Missy, and Kaylee can all move in together. And I'm like, Kaylee probably wouldn't move in with these two anyway, the three, because she would rather live with Brian instead. That's her cousin buddy. But if they weren't cousins, Brian and Kaylee, they would be boyfriend and girlfriend. Yep. Yep. That's the case. Dinner mixing, guys. Sorry. Why I burp it up. Um, and when they get old, they want to do YouTube like mommy and auntie. Really, they want to do YouTube like me, make their own YouTube channel for fake. Well, not fake, but I mean, in reality, they're not going to make a channel, but this is just role play. They want to make a YouTube channel and put them on it with everybody. And yeah, that's how they want to grow up. They want to get a real job too. They just want to do YouTube on the side, I think, so that they can make extra money, so that um, they can have more money to. They want to. They're gonna do YouTube like in the evenings when they're off work if they're not too tired, and they'll make a video in the morning if they don't have to go to work for a while. They have a. They want. I don't know what kind of job they want, but yeah. When they grow up, I don't know what they really want to do, but that's all I know they want to do is really move into a house of their own. these two together with the other two I said, Missy and Kaylee, unless Kaylee don't really, you know, want to move in with the girls. She'll move. Her and Brian can live together, but not get married because they're gonna stay cousins. And um, that's what these two girls wanted. The other Oliver, he's not pictured in this video. He's my Ariana like Beth. He wants to get a house, move in with David, and him and David party it up at their house, is what it sounds like Ollie wants to do. But I don't know if that's what David wants to do. I don't know if David wants to move in with Ollie, but yeah, Ollie wants him to. And that's what's happening when they grow up. Dwayne hasn't decided what he's doing when he gets old enough to do whatever yet. But he would live with Beth, but without marrying her or anything. He'd just live with her and be her support system, cousin port systems. And that's probably what he would do, right, Dwayne? Mm-hmm. Probably, Mama. I'll help the girls out with a lot of things. Well, Dwayne is one of those wants to help people out, and he wants and get a good job. He wants a good job. He's gonna help. He'll live with the girls if he could, and help them with the outside chores. You know, the girls should do the inside chores. Guys do the outside chores. You know, but that's the what's going on. They just want to live. Dwayne will help the girls out. He's gonna try. They're gonna all try to live in the same neighborhood. So I guess let's say all the girls moved in together. These two, Missy and Kaylee and Haley, all moved in together. Let's say, and then all the boys moved in. David, Oliver, Brian, Liam, Dwayne, and Eli all move in together in a house, and two share a room. So because they've all or they don't have to share a room, they can see if they can get a house with lots of bedrooms because they're all going to have jobs. I don't know what kind of jobs. Well, Oliver wants a job taking care of animals, I think, because he's liking his teddy bear and the dog he's holding, Revel, like Paw Patrol Revel. Yeah, he will probably take care. He probably want to do that job. Well, yeah, be a veterinarian, maybe. I might have my mind changed when I get 10, but you never know, Mommy. I'm not even a year old yet. He's not. Always not a year old yet. But he's been thinking about animals. Or he might go be a zoo keeper if we have a zoo around here close. And if we don't, then he can't be a zookeeper. Because he likes animals. I know. All he likes animals is all I can say. And they all like animals, but and Dwayne said when he gets old, he's still going to be watching Paw Patrol and Blue, Clue. Hmm. What he said he was going to watch on TV if he had kids, because he wants to show them his show. That and yeah, it's like these girls are crazy. These two girls want to move in together. And then the other two girls, if they don't want to move, the other girls don't want to move in with them, well, then that's fine too. Because Kaylee and Brian can move in together in a house and take care of it. She does the inside chores, he does the outside chores, and you know, I don't know. Kaylee and Brian are just cousins. They're all cousins that I'm talking about. But if they weren't, she would marry Dwayne. Brian would marry Kaylee, and then David and Brian, I don't know who they would marry out of the bunch you know, if they could all marry, that way. And if they can't, well, I'm sorry. When one of the kids marry one kid, I'm not sure from a family if they all come family or not, but I don't know that how that works. But, they're never going to marry each other, the ones they were talking about, because I don't know. Yeah, they're just being crazy. These two want to move in together and be happy because I think Ella and Beth, they get along well. So they wouldn't have a fight very much. Some of the other kids might, the girls might argue with, you know, if they get, and do whatever. Um, but I know Brian and Kaylee would not live with everybody. They want to live in their own house and never leave the buddies unless they get married. Unless they get married and their partners want to stay with that in those houses, that's up to them. But not unless then. But they'll never get married fakely. Fake get married, real get because they're not real. They're just fake dolls. And this is just a role play that I wanted to do because it sounded fun. And all these kids don't know the scoop of not when they stay together, they just jib jab about it, a lot of things. And yeah, she is not in school. She is 6. She was 5 when she went to school, so she's probably in kindergarten. Beth is, but I don't know if she's going to actual school or she's homeschooled. I can't remember the scoop. It's been too screwed all. Everybody's going to school, no matter what it is. But she's only 2, and she's smart enough to be a first grader. Ella is. So is Dwayne, Missy, and Brian. And Oliver, he's getting there. He's just, yeah, he's smart enough to know everything too. But I don't know if they all want to be, you know, fakely, or not fake, but role play, like put them in a grade that they can learn better than not learning because, yeah, they're just, she's Ella's 2, Beth is 6, Dwayne's 3, Brian's 1, Oliver's still 0, Missy is 1, I think. Eli's 1 or 2, uh, Liam's 2, Kaylee's 1, Haley's none, she's 0. Am I missing anybody at Brian's? Oh yeah, and David, same as Oliver, nothing. He's 0. But they're all just getting old here and there when how long we've had them, and then yeah, she will be 3 years old this year, and Dwayne will be 4. Brian just turned 1, and he's over at Auntie Kelly's, little one's nursery, right? Your mommy's house. Yeah, he's over at mommy's house, having fun with his cousin Kaylee and Liam and Eli and Haley and David. Yeah, I'm not, because mommy kicked me out of the house for the day, for the week. Yeah, told me come visit my cousin Dwayne and beat him up. No, she ain't beating him up, are you? No, I'm not beating him up. I don't know how. I love him too much to pick on him. Well, you were picking on him Friday when you sat over in the right next to him in the bench. Yeah, I know, but still, I was just yelling at him. I wasn't hurting him. Yeah, I know. I know. But yeah, that's what's going on. So when they grow up, that's what they want to do. They don't know what they want to do for a job yet, but or what they want to do, except move in with each other. That's all I know. And if all the girls don't move in together, then these two will move in. The other ones will move in together or whatever. And I don't know. You just never know. And this will probably never be brought up again, will it? Well, no. It might be down the line, but you never know. I'm gonna let you guys go. So I'm making it too long of a video, but that's okay. Comment, like, subscribe, click the bell next subscribe button, share with your friends, and welcome to all the new ones that subscribe to my channel. Welcome to the old ones that come back and watch, and welcome to all the new viewers that are not subscribed to my channel. welcome to all you guys, new, old, and viewers that are not described. Welcome to watch, and yeah, and we will talk to you in the next video. I will talk to you later. So will these girls because the other ones are tired over there. Right, Dwayne? Yeah, Mommy. I want to go party. You want to go party? Party where? Oh, no. Okay. Well, we'll let you go. Bye for now. God bless.